Well, everybody, it is time. We have the Saiyan Day unit for 2024, and it is the Vegeta that we were talking about in one of the previous videos. Big Bang Vegeta, who transforms into there's like base form Vegeta that transforms into Super Saiyan Vegeta when he transforms for the first time in Android slash Cell Saga and has the active skill. Does these play if I hit play? Oh, they do. Yeah, he transforms and does the Big Bang, and yeah, has all these cool animations. And yeah, this is just his like super attack effect. We can see his active skill. Does that have his active skill? Isn't that it right there? Oh, this is it right here. Ultimate special. Yeah. So we do have Super Saiyan Vegeta, who does the Big Bang, and very cool stuff. Definitely one of the. It was one of the anticipated picks, like the 5 or 6 picks that I come out to assume that it would be. And obviously a couple days ago we had that black hand that was on like the Dokkan news. I didn't cover that because I figured a lot of people, other people were already covering that. And it's still a lot of speculation. It wasn't like as clear cut as I thought it would be. I thought it might have been like a Vegeta doing his Big Bang, but there's so many people who have like this hand attack, so it just seemed very like niche and or very unsure of what it would have been. But obviously it was kind of what we assumed to be Vegeta, who's very good. We're going to take a look at his details and a few other things as well. There's like a data download with some things in it. I'm going to do a separate video for a couple of things. It looks like a world tournament is coming, and I think they said it was March 22nd. If I refresh the page, does it have the release dates? I thought it did. I guess it doesn't. Last time I checked, it had the release dates on here, but I guess it doesn't. But I think these come on March 22nd? Yeah, next week, next Friday. Looks like we're going to have a world tournament where we are finally getting Pilaf, Shuinmai, Ultimate Gohan's Easy A, this guy's Easy A, and a few other Easy A's with looks like we're finally gonna be able to Easy A this guy as well. I'm gonna kind of cover these guys like really quickly, the World Tournament units, because I'm gonna do a future video on the World Tournament. Actually, I can cover this guy then right here too. Then let me put him right here with these guys, and these guys I'll cover like really quickly, but I'm gonna do a separate video for them later on when World Tournament comes around. Over here for this guy. Awakening of the Prince Vegeta. He does lead Vegeta family and Super Saiyans, which I thought Super Saiyan might have been it, but I wasn't sure Vegeta family would get a leader skill too. But I think once 9th anniversary comes around, this is going to be a really good leader skill to have, because you get Evolution Blue Vegeta, you get the new Broly, new Gogeta, and it's just going to be a kind of a stacked category with those units on there at least. It's very nice to see. And his 30% is for Pure Saiyans, Battle of Wits, and Master Evolution. Honestly, just give us 3 leader skills now. 2 is kind of like, I feel like a little dated, but because there's just so many categories in the game now. We take a look at this guy's categories. He doesn't have as many as most people, but I think it's just because it's like base form Vegeta doesn't have as many things. He's not got Space Traveling Warriors anymore. He's not going to be on like Terrifying Conquerors anymore, even though he is Extreme Class. So, I mean, I don't think he'd be on there, but it's just an Extreme Class tech unit, so very nice there. This guy does have Key 2 and 150% attack and defense. He has Guaranteed Guard, which is very nice. In this form and in his transformed state, he has Guaranteed Guard. He has this turn-restricted damage reduction and launches additional super with his character's entry turn. So, start of turn, this guy has 3 turns of damage reduction and a Guaranteed super attack. He gets more attack with the more HP remaining and more defense with the more HP remaining at the time the character receives the first attack. So, like, you can have full HP, I guess, and full defense, and your full stats, I mean, and then your slot 1 unit might get hit, takes you like to half HP, and then this guy would have less attack and less defense. That's what I'm guessing how that works. He does get 31% defense with each attack received. I don't think this is per turn. I'm pretty sure this is just like outright. He gets 31% defense, so up to 80%. So it's kind of like the Saiyan Day theme, right? Like 318, like March 18, 3.18, so 31 defense. 31% defense with each attack received up to 80%. And he gets an additional attack that has a great chance, a 70% chance of becoming a super attack, where there's an ally whose name includes Goku, or in the same turn, or an enemy whose name includes Goku. So, not bad. He has guard, damage reduction, and he does stack attack and defense. So, kind of like, he's like a better God Goku, I feel like, than last year. Or for last year's Saiyan Day unit, he's got this stacking, attack, and defense. He has this guard. It's not conditional like God Goku needed the 6 orbs, so he has guard. This guy just has the guard, and he's got damage reduction, and he's stacking. So not a bad combo. And his transformation condition is like a joke. It's kind of like also the same day theme, where it's 3rd turn with 18% or more HP. But like you're almost always gonna be above 18% HP. It's very rare that you're gonna be below that and still alive. But basically, turn 3, you can transform. With the 9th anniversary content, it might not be like you don't have to transform with him right away. You could probably get away with stacking a little bit with this guy in his base form until he transforms into Super Saiyan Vegeta, where his stats go up a little bit. Where this guy does like, I've seen some videos where he starts off maybe like 250 to 350k defense. That's probably okay because he has some things to mitigate that. So we'll take a look. You know, he gets 3 key, 180% attacking defense. He has the guaranteed guard. Now he has the unconditional damage reduction here. He gets 180% attack when attacking, and then he has like this oh, this is not it yet. He has 30% when HP is 30% or more when attacking, he gets an additional attack that is a 70% chance of becoming a super attack. He has this stuff where it's like the less HP the boss has, he gets more attack at 80% or less HP. 30% attack when enemy is 60% less HP, and he gets 50% attack when enemy is 40% or less HP when attacking. So when attacking is important because as you hit the boss, he may be getting more and more attacks, so he might start just tearing through some of his bosses. Now, this is where he kind of gets some of his defense back. He gets an additional 180% defense when receiving an attack. So there's a possibility you can run him in slot 1, but his defense might not be high enough right away. You might have to like run him in slot 2, get his supers in, then get hit. Then he's like a god. Then at that point, he's not taking any damage from anybody. So, and maybe get away a slot 1 if he can take like the first hit. If he, that first hit will do a lot of damage if it's like a big boss like a Gogeta or Beast Gohan maybe. And he does get an additional super attack within the same turn and disables the attacked enemy's action once within the turn after receiving an attack. So if you are able to get him his attack in and take the damage, where he gets 180%, he gets this additional super and he gets an action break, which is very, very good, obviously. And then basically, he has a active skill, the Big Bang Attack, as we said. Can be activated after the character receives an attack 3 or more times in battle or when facing only one enemy whose HP is 80% or less. So realistically, you can turn 1 use this base form Vegeta, turn 3 transform, and then use your active skill right away. Now you probably wouldn't do that. Most likely what will happen is you'll use this guy probably like turn 5 or 6, I'm guessing, depending on the content, at least for the 9th anniversary content. And then once you transform, you're going to use this guy, and then you're going to super probably like maybe to get some of his defense. Well, he has good defense on super actually. So, yeah, you actually would probably just use his active skill, just do a lot of damage. He has guaranteed crits. Mass Various attack temporarily causes ultimate damage, and all attacks become crits within the same turn. So this guy is very good. His stats are not bad. I mean, defense is good. HP and attack are a little low. HP is a little low. And he gets 50% on attacking defense on a super attack effect in his transform state, and he can seal, which in the new content there are some instances where you can seal the big supers. So very good. I mean, Vegeta looks very, very good. Very happy about him, and I'm definitely gonna be doing a summoning video. There is a banner. I'll pull up his banner on the side. It's exactly pretty much like what we predicted for what we can see. I mean, it's not like fully released yet. So I'll take it up, pull it right here. This is his banner right here so far. I mean, we're gonna be going over this King Vegeta in 1 second, but obviously, Saiyan Day or Tanabata unit, which we predicted, Saiyan Day unit from last year, and then Saiyan Day unit from the year prior. Basically exactly what we predicted here, with some units that we are unsure of what will be on the banner yet. Then we have King Vegeta, who's his banner unit. This guy's not bad. I can see him being solid. Would like to see a video of him maybe to see if he's really, really good, but let's see, he's got key 3, 180% attacking defense. I mean, at least Pure Saiyan's whatever, who cares? Maybe Battlefield Pure Saiyan's lead might be decent actually, so we'll see. Key 3 and 180% stats. He gets an additional 90% attacking defense when attacking. Changes Fizz key spheres to AGL key spheres. He has 18% damage reduction with 3 or more key spheres, not bad. And gets an additional 18% damage reduction with 3 or more AGL key spheres. So if you can get him 3 AGL key spheres, he has 36% damage reduction as a support, and we'll see he's got support. Pure Saiyans and Vegeta family category allies attacking defense plus 30% and chance of performing a crit plus 18%. Now, does this stack? This might stack. It's Pure Saiyan and Vegeta family. It's like Int Vados. Like if we pull up Int Vados, I'll pull up Int Vados over here real quick. Pull up right here. Let's see what her thing looks like. Universe 6, Realm of God, something about and Master Disciple allies get Q in it. So yeah, I really do think it's stacking support. If that's the case, Vegeta characters are getting 60% attack and defense and crit chance 36%. That's mental. So that would include this guy. This guy gets 60% here, 90% here, and 180% here. That's 180, 270, 330% attack and defense. That's pretty good. Then he gets an additional 90% attack and defense. So that brings him up to 420% attack and defense. And all allies keep 3 and 30% attack and defense from performing a super attack if there is an ally whose name includes Vegeta attacking the same turn. So Vegeta characters, and I guess King Vegeta allies or characters are getting 3 key and 90% attack and defense if that's the case, if this does stack, and a 36% chance to crit. So if that's the case, then this guy is actually a really nuts support. And he does get 50% attack and defense on super attack effect. So if that works how like Invados works, this guy is a nasty support with 36% damage reduction. Just a good floating option. You take a look at his links: same warrior race, royal lineage, same prime prepare for battle, same lineage, brainiacs, and fierce battle. He shares 6 out of 7 links with the base Vegeta. And I think probably same warrior race. He doesn't have Super Saiyan prep battle. Same prime. He has 5 links with the new Vegeta. So this guy doesn't say here, but he should probably have 5 links. He's got same warrior race, same prime prepare for battle, same lineage, and fierce battle, or same warrior race instead of same lineage. I think it's 4 or 5 links. So very good, very good. I think he's probably a really solid support unit for sure. And the last unit I'm going to go over today, I mean, we'll go over the units real quick, is this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Super Easy A, coming to Global and JP. I've seen some videos already. This guy looks pretty good. Definitely worthy of being a Super Easy A. Key 2, 200% attack and defense. He gets a guaranteed crit for the first turn. He gives superclass allies crit chance 20% and extreme class allies crit chance of 10% for 3 turns from character's entry turn. Gets 150% attack and defense for 5 turns from character's entry turn. He gets an additional 150% attack and defense and high chance of launching additional super attack when performing a super attack for 7 turns from the character's entry turn. So he's got additional super attack chance. He's got extra stats here for 7 turns, stats here for 5 turns. And then he gets an additional 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack starting from the 8th turn from the character's entry turn. So once the 7 turns go away, he keeps some of his stats still. This is a character who's definitely better for like the Fusion Zamasu meta, but I think it still has some value because he also has dodge. He has 30% chance to dodge, and he has an additional 30% chance to dodge before attacking. So gives you a 60% chance to dodge before the any AoEs come in, which Gogeta does have AoEs. And he has a 30% chance to dodge after the fact. This guy I think is a good full dodge unit, honestly. Full dodge with additional. I mean, he's got crit chance already. Just give him more dodge. Because he also gets an additional 150% defense and high chance of performing a critical hit for 3 turns after evading an attack. So when you get that up, he's at 750k defense and gets more defense on super attack. So the guy's very good. Very, very happy with him. Excuse me. And then we're just taking a look at these guys. This guy real quick. I mean, Vegeta, not Vegeta. Driving with Mom, Trunks teen. This guy's just okay. I mean, he's not really 9th anniversary level worthy. He gets 100% attack and defense to stats, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing super attack. If there's an ally whose name includes Bulma on the team, or if there's an ally whose name includes Trunks attacking in the same turn. So it's weird that he needs another Trunks in the turn, but does Trunks link with Trunks? I mean, if it's Super Saiyan, sure, but not always. He gets key 2 and chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemy's attack, plus 25% per Vegeta family category ally. Attacking the same turn, so he can get a 50% attack, chance to dodge for having his 2 Vegeta family allies. Defense 100%, and allies key 3 as the first attack on a turn. You're probably not running him in slot 1, but he's got a dodge chance. It's only 50%, so it's like a Yamcha, so probably not good enough to be true slot 1. It's a 50% attack and defense, and Vegeta family category allies key 3 as a second attack on a turn, and key 3 and 100% attack as a third attack on a turn. So he's gonna have 50% attack here and 50% attack here. So guy's okay. I mean, he might help the bottom of your box, but really he's probably not gonna be doing too much for you. We could take a look at these guys. Goku kind of stinks. I mean, gets attack and defense at the start of each turn. Gets attack and defense on your supers. Does have the giant ape condition, like his grave condition, but not really doing too much here. Cooler is decent because Cooler does build up dodge chance with each attack performed, and it has like 2 additional attacks here. So you can attack like 4 times per turn, and you get up to 50% chance to dodge. So he's not the worst, and he does give support to AGL units. I mean, key 1, 40% attack and defense is not bad. This guy is a support who has dodge chance and who builds up his attack, so he decent attack numbers, like okay for a World Tournament unit, and does have dodge chance, and he's got support. So probably the best of the World Tournament units, honestly. I'll be honest. This guy just sucks. And he's in type 3, key 3, 100% attack and defense. Sure, he just had this raised attack and defense by 50% for 3 turns, so that's good. But he's got no built-in additionals, and he has like this great chance of additional stats, high chance of additional defense, medium chance of crit, and like it's just nothing really too crazy about this guy, honestly. And this guy is just also just terrible, kind of. Yeah, he's got decent stats here, decent stats here. He does have build up attack and defense with each super attack performs. So super attack perform that kind of stings, not just attack. And he gets an additional attack that's a high chance of becoming a super when there's another boost saga category ally or enemy. Ally in the same turn, but then category enemy. And he just raises defense for 1 turn. He has a medium chance of stunts, that's good, but not really getting much here. And then the World Tournament unit, Pilaf, Shuemai, they're okay. It's just the problem with these units is they release them, and then they power creep, and then they raise power creep, then they raise power creep, and it's like, well, by the time you rainbow this guy, they're gonna be good. They have like this orb changing. They have 120% attack and defense. They get stats when attacking, stats with ultra super attacks. That's not bad. They get additional key per key sphere. They get additional stats and super additional attack with AGL key spheres. They get defense. This is probably if you're gonna run this unit, you're running like with this in mind all the time. If you can get this, they get additional 100% defense and high chance to dodge with a tech key sphere obtained. So really, you're probably only wanting to get tech key spheres of this character, even though they're AGL. So they really should have made him tech then, and just made him tech orb changed, and just give him this, and they could have this as like secondary stuff. Like he gets like crit chance and attack and seal with STR keys, key spheres. They get additional super attack with 7 more key spheres. They orb change right here when there's enemy's name includes Goku. So I mean, they do stuff, and they have an interesting kit because they do a lot of stuff like key spheres, but like you really only ever want to get this tech orb to get the defense and dodge chance. Other than that, I don't really know where you're running them too much. I mean, their links are just kind of all over the place. I mean, you have like Demon King Piccolo shares 5 links, and they are an extreme class character. So when this guy gets an EZA, maybe that's like a 1-2 combo. But even then, like you're not really running him probably next to in like oh my, what's this character's name again? Oh my god, in Jackie Chun. But just kind of like all over the place, this character. So not the greatest, not the worst, just kind of okay. But yeah, that's all the characters we're getting so far for the celebration that we know of. Another video, I'm gonna pretty much just record it right after this. I'm gonna be talking about the quest mode stages that we got, and probably do this on camera, so or like on video. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of Super Saiyan Vegeta. Very good unit, very exciting Saiyan Day unit, and definitely worthy of a Dokkan Fest exclusive character. And the Super EZA unit, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Very excited for Super EZAs in the future. So let me know what you guys think of Vegeta. Let me know what you guys think of the Saiyan Day celebration if you're excited for it. And once again, Stellar Sun, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.